Oh, oh, hey, sorry. 1 second. Okay. So the other day I saw a question that asked, what's the difference between ROM and RAM, and do I need both? Well, in short answer, yes. I'm just messing around. You need both, but you can really only upgrade your RAM. ROM is typically set in by developers for a specific task at hand. So let's start by explaining the differences between the two and defining them. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, but what does that actually mean? Well, think of it this way. If you want to make a cake, you have all of your ingredients in either your cabinets or your fridge. So in order for you to have only the ones that you need at the ready, like your flour, your eggs, your sugar, your baking soda, you put them all on the counter so that they're right there in front of you when you need them. And this is essentially what RAM does. It holds on to all the things that you might be jumping back and forth for, so you don't have to wait for the computer to load up all your data again and again and again and again. If you have 13 tabs open in Chrome, those are stored in RAM. If you're listening to music while browsing your files, while you're playing Minecraft running in the background, those are all stored in your RAM. This is also often referred to as your volatile memory. This means that the information only stays on the modules themselves while an electric current is passing through them. So whenever you shut down Chrome or you turn off your computer, all of that data that was stored on your RAM is deleted. It's gone. But this doesn't mean that the data is totally gone. Mind you, it's still stored on your hard drive or your solid state drive or across the internet. It's just not on your RAM anymore, so it can't be accessed that quickly. Now that we know what RAM is, what is ROM, and how is it at all useful? Well, this is ROM. Some of y'all might remember CD-ROMs. ROM stands for read-only memory. That means that the data stored on it can't be altered or overwritten or rewritten. This is particularly useful with games, such as this one, or home appliances, or DVD players, things that only serve one purpose and don't need to do any others. The biggest thing in your computer that uses ROM is the BIOS. This tells the computer how to boot up, how fast to run the CPU, how hot everything is getting, what's connected to the inside of your computer, and so much more than that. This is why it's so important that you can't accidentally change it. I mean, there are ways around that, but for most people, this isn't something that you would want to do without a specific reason in mind. And this is where I think things get really cool, but also really technical. So RAM has gotten so much faster than ROM over the years that companies have started to put RAM on their ROM so that the data that you need is available to you even faster. And this was made possible by something called NAND flash. This is also the centermost feature in USB flash drives. NAND flash was invented by Toshiba in 1987, and it changed the way that data retrieval was done in the computing world. And not only that, but it allowed for storage devices to get smaller and smaller and smaller. NAND flash is the reason that we even have iPods or MP3 players in today's world. But that's enough tech specs for me today. If you like this video, like it, subscribe. Otherwise, I'm Waylon. This is Set the PCs. I'm getting back to Emerald now.